What's good, guys? Fantasy Joe back here on a fantasy football profile. Today, I am talking about Browns running back Nick Chubb. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I have a ton of these fantasy profiles on the channel, a ton more coming soon, over 100 fantasy football profiles this year, as well as all the redraft content, values, busts, sleepers, league winners, all that stuff to win your league. Check out the mock drafts that I post, dynasty content as well. Your one-stop shop for everything fantasy football 2022. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button on the video because it really helps me out. And if you have any questions or comments, fire them away in the comment section down below. I'll respond. As always, let's talk Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb. So in 2021, he finishes the RB11 overall, averaging 14.7 points per game and half-point PPR. Chubb is an extremely talented running back, and he has an extremely talented offensive line in front of him, which is a great combination for any back. He is a second-ranked offensive line heading into the 2022 season, according to Pro Football Focus. And like I said, he's not the biggest pass catcher in the world, but he does get the ball a lot in the running game, and he's extremely talented. He's averaged 5.3 yards per carry for his career. To put that into perspective, Derrick Henry has only averaged more than that one season in his entire career. Every year in his career, he's been averaging in the fives as far as yards per carry go, which is absolutely insane. Just a model of consistency as a runner. Let's look up his stats from last season. So in 14 games, he had 228 carries, good for 1,259 rushing yards, 8 rushing touchdowns, only 20 receptions in 14 games, good for 174 yards. But Kareem Hunt is also there for competition with him. Derrick Henry obviously doesn't have that aspect to his team. A solid backup running back who's also very talented, and Kareem Hunt, who can catch the ball in the backfield, is very proficient in that. I think that's the biggest knock on Nick Chubb is he's never going to get that pass-catching numbers. But if you were going to bet on a running back who is just a pure runner, it would come down to Derrick Henry and Nick Chubb for me. Both just extremely talented, run the ball, and have good situations around him. Nick Chubb has a top 2 offensive line, as I said, and Derrick Henry has a bottom 25 offensive line. So that's something to consider as well. Not saying I'd take Nick Chubb over Derrick Henry by any means. The volume is different. But I think Nick Chubb will lose a little bit of his efficiency this year if that offense is led by Jacoby Brissett the entire year. That's a big question mark, but I do think there's a good chance Deshaun Watson could get a full season suspension this season. So yeah, that's something to keep your eyes on, and that will affect Nick Chubb's fantasy football value. I'm projected for 270 plus carries, 1,400 plus rushing yards, and 11 touchdowns. I think that touchdown number could be a lot higher. The only reason I put it down there is right now I'm not projecting Deshaun Watson to be the starting quarterback for this team the entire year. I think that will hurt the overall offensive efficiency and in turn Nick Chubb's touchdown potential. Although if he does get a ton of volume, he's an extremely talented running back. He could still easily score 16 touchdowns with that offensive line and that scheme there. If you guys have made it to this point in the video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments, fire them away in the comment section down below, and I will respond. This has been Fantasy Joe. Thank you guys for watching.